Welcome to Invisible Strings, where we tug at the little threads that hold our lives together. From mental health and relationships to marriage, motherhood, and all the beautiful chaos in between. I'm Katie, your guide to navigating life's tangled web, one string at a time. Think of this as your weekly dose of insight, sprinkled with a bit of laughter, some heartfelt chats, and maybe even a happy tear or two. So, whether you're juggling a million things or you just need a break, let's untangle life together, because those invisible strings, they're what keep us connected. This is Invisible Strings. Let's get started. Hi, friends. Welcome back to Invisible Strings. I hope everyone's had an amazing summer. I'm Katie, and I'm so excited that you're here because today we're kicking off a brand new series all about friendship. Now, I don't know about you, but friendship looks so different in our 30s and 40s than it did when we were younger. In middle school and high school, you had a whole crew of friends. Some were good, some not so good, and you spent all your time together. But now we're balancing so much more: kids, marriages, careers, bills, and everything else life throws our way. What I found is that real life giving friendships are not just important, they're essential. They remind us who we are, they hold us together when things get tough. And honestly, they bring so much joy into every day. So to kick off this series, I thought, what better way than to sit down with one of my very best friends from childhood. We're actually recording this in Hilton Head, one of our most favorite places. We've been through awkward middle school dances, heartbreaks, weddings, babies, moves, all of it. And somehow these invisible strings have kept us tied together through every season. This series is going to be real. It's going to be honest, and it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about why friendship in this season of life matters so much, what makes them last, and how to find your people. The ones who encourage you, laugh with you, and remind you that you're not walking through life alone. So grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and come hang out with us. You're going to laugh, you might cry, and I hope you'll walk away feeling inspired to invest in your own friendships. Because in our 30s and 40s, we need our girls more than ever. Let's dive in. Guys, I want you to meet my best friend, Cheri. We have known each other since fourth grade. She is like a sister to me. We have gone through everything together, and she is kind and loving and one of the most supportive people I have ever met. She loves Jesus with her entire soul, and she's the kind of person that you can sit in a room with and laugh all night long. I miss her so much living down here in North Carolina, but I know she's going to join me soon. And by soon, I mean in 10 years. We've already talked about retiring together. Feel so grateful that I had a week to spend with her in Hilton Head. And I'm really excited for you guys to get to know Cheri. She is so intentional with her words. She's hilarious. She does not take herself too seriously ever. I can't even imagine in fourth grade at our first sleepover that we'd still be friends at 40 years old. And we've gone through so much of life together, and we've gone through it apart. So a little backstory: we met each other in fourth grade. I think we met my dad was playing floor hockey with a bunch of other dads, and um, we met at like a church back home in the northern suburbs of Chicago. And I remember that we connected immediately. And she went to a different school than I did. She went to a private school. And then in sixth grade, she came over to the public school, to the middle school, and we had a lot of fun in middle school. We were what we would consider wild. We were not. We were dorks. But we had sleepovers all the time, and we pierced each other's ears, and we did all the innocent, fun things that every middle schooler should be doing. We did all the fun things in middle school. We were definitely not cool. We were definitely dorks. And We were very innocent. We had so much fun. We pierced each other's ears. We watched movies. We stayed up all night. We ate junk food. We talked about boys all the time. All the time. We talked about our boobs because we didn't have any. And then we got into high school and we were friends, but we were in different groups somehow. But it was interesting in our high school and there were different groups, but by senior year, everybody was friends with everybody. I just remember being friends with everybody. And we had a special class, I think. And so while we weren't together every weekend, we were still coming in and out of each other's lives all throughout high school. And then college, Cheri went away to Texas. She went to Baylor. And I went to Barra College in Lake Forest, which wasn't far from where we lived. And we reconnected, like really, really reconnected right after college. I had gotten married, I think a year before to Brad, and Cheri was just about to get married. And it was so special because I got to be there for her wedding. And while she didn't get to be there for my wedding, Brad and I did renew our vows at 10 years. And so she got to be there for that. And that was so special. And her husband actually like officiated that little ceremony that we had in my other favorite place in the entire world, which is Rhode Island. We got to have babies together and be there for each other during the births. And as you will find out, even the gender reveals. I am so grateful for her. This podcast is a little different. We're just really having a conversation. So I am so excited for you guys to meet Cheri. And I can't wait to be able to live with her again and be able to do my everyday with her. I know that the four of us, her husband Steve and Brad and I and Cheri, we laugh so hard when we're together, and it's just easy. And those kind of friendships are so important. Cheri keeps me accountable. She's honest with me. She loves me. And I think that's so important to find friendships like that, or keep friendships like that, nourish friendships like that. And I'm just excited for you guys to meet her. So I would like you to meet my beautiful, gorgeous, kind, loving friend, Cheri Gilmore. You meet Steve and you have Avery at 29. She comes out with bright red hair. Right. You were
natural. I was like going to have a natural birth, like, the way it always should be, without drugs, because I was inspired by my sister, who's super crunchy. She even had home births.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that. I was like, I do want to be in the hospital, but I'm going to do it without drugs. First time moms are like, I have a birth plan.
Yeah.
And I am not a type A person. I'm not like it has to be just this way. But I had a vision that I was strong enough and I could do it without drugs.
Right. Because it's natural.
Yes. Well, I also not including the fact that I was 41 weeks and that even dilated a little bit and was doing all the things to help me go into labor, like raspberry leaf tea, castor oil. And I didn't just do like a tablespoon. I did like 3 tablespoons. It was so gross. Have you smelled it before? It smells like nuts and fish.
Ew.
And like it's just disgusting. It smells like old food too. It's just disgusting. But anyways, I take it and I go into labor. I'm having these contractions that are like pretty close together.
So it's because your baby could then taste it and was like, get me out of here.
Baby's like, Avery's like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
I need like fresh water. I need air, the smells. This is disgusting. So anyways, I'm going to labor. Steve's at work because he's working midnights at the time I call him. I'm like, you gotta come home. He races me over to Lutheran General.
Did he turn his lights on?
No. He should have. That was really rude that he didn't do that for me.
So fun.
But I was like this, like the front seat, like being like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I was like being over dramatic. Do you think you're being over? I don't know. I can't remember.
No, because like it's your first
It's a
time.
lot. And I'm like, is it going to happen right away? Is the baby going to come out? Like, is it going to be one of those scenes?
Yes.
I deliver the baby. And
Yes.
so he comes home. He takes me to the hospital. I got there.
I feel like we were not Lutheran General.
I was at Lutheran
I
General.
thought we were Swedish Covenant.
No, I've never been there.
Okay.
So I do too, but I did not like my doctor.
No. I remember.
She was horrible. I would like to say other words about her. She's a B.
The
And
Beyonce.
like she thought she was so awesome that she called me and she was like, I don't want to have to come in. Like, we're going to do a C-section. She basically, it's like, I cannot monitor Avery's heartbeat internally or externally.
Why? I don't remember.
They just couldn't like,
They couldn't find it.
yeah. And Jeremy Miller, when I switched doctors, like that happens all the time. It's like not a big deal. She just wanted to give you a C-section. But hold on, wait. The best part is I am sitting on this bed and they've got all these things strapped to me.
I feel like I remember this.
Trying to monitor me. And I was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom right now because of the castor oil.
Oh.
It was going to be a problem. You know, like when you really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And there was people in the room with me and they're like, we're just going to bring you a bedpan. I'm like, no.
You don't understand.
That would be the worst way to start this delivery. Get everything off me. I was like, Steve, get this stuff off because the nurse wasn't doing it.
Wasn't I there?
Yes, you were. You came, you were going to be there for my delivery. That was the plan.
And then the doctor made her have a C-section.
Yeah, it was so rude and annoying.
And the next delivery was annoying too.
Yes. The labor was better for the next one though.
Totally better.
So anyways, I have to go to the bathroom. It's bad. I come back and they're like, you have to have a C-section. And it took me like 6 hours to decide.
I know.
I called my mom. I was like crying. And this nurse was this doctor was so annoying.
I know.
And she made me feel bad.
And stupid also.
Yeah. I was like, I can't decide. Because I felt like I was going to potentially harm the baby to not do the C-section.
Well, because she made you feel that way.
Yes. But I also felt like this is so wrong. I want to have the baby the way like God intended it, you know, like not that there's anything wrong with the C-section. I just had a plan and that was my plan.
And then you decided to do it.
Yeah.
And then she was born with bright red hair.
It's bright red. Yeah. She looked like no one in my family. Like, where'd you come from? In the operating room, they're like, she has red hair. And I was like, what? Am I like delusional?
You're like, I'm delusional. I don't like, she should have blonde hair. What do you mean red hair?
Or brown hair.
Or brown.
Yeah. A brunette. So like red seems.
Who's red?
Steve's dad has a tinge of red.
You guys, Avery has the most, like, this is what Disney princesses are made out of. Like, her hair is red and blonde, and it's not strawberry blonde. No, it's like, it is red.
Auburn, though. It's got like streaks of blonde and it's the red, streaks of brown.
The thickest hair I've ever felt in my life.
This big.
Yeah.
It's like my sister's hair.
It's amazing.
I don't think she'll ever lose her hair. I think we're safe to say that I'm never going to lose her hair.
She's going to get a lot of hair during pregnancy.
So anyways, but that's Avery. And then fast forward.
The twins. You had a pregnancy that you lost in between.
Yeah. I think it was 2 years after Avery was born that I got pregnant. And I wasn't ready to like share my love with anyone else. I know it sounds so weird.
I remember that.
I was like, felt guilty.
Yeah. I think we all feel that way.
I also didn't know that I could love somebody as much as I loved her.
Yeah.
Like she was just so special. The way she talked, it was so
yes.
cute. Well, like you're first, you always just think.
Yeah, like really I feel like I had 2
years were really fast.
But I remember looking at Olivia.
Did you not know how to like what happens
when you have sex?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not really sure how that happened.
Still not sure.
Because we were doing like the pull-out method but that doesn't work. Well, if anyone that's younger is watching this, that doesn't work.
But I also think some people that are nursing can't get pregnant.
I wasn't nursing. She was 8 months old. And like she didn't nurse very much. Yeah.
Okay. Because I nursed.
No, I had my period. No. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like wasn't counting or anything.
You're kind of
like I wasn't like doing yeah. I mean, I was like 28 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just kind of like, yeah, like it's going to be fine because like that's what someone said.
Right.
Just like pull out and that's fine, birth control.
And like, who would have babies so close together? It's so rare.
Mm.
But you're so happy.
Yeah.
They're really close and good friends.
Yeah. But I remember looking at Olivia before I took the pregnancy test and she's like crawling on the ground. She's like 8 months old or 7 months old. And I'm like, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just exited you out of my body.
Mm-hmm.
And like how there's no way. And yeah, I was very pregnant. You got pregnant again 2 years later.
Yeah. So I got pregnant. I had gone to, did I go? I think I didn't go to the doctor until I was like 8 or 9 weeks pregnant. I think I was 9 weeks pregnant. And I'm feeling nauseous. And I'm not a puker during pregnancy, but I felt pregnant and I could see it. Like my pants were getting a little bit tighter. I missed my period. So I knew I was pregnant. I went into the doctor's office with Steve. And then like the nurse leaves the room after she like did the Doppler and
you didn't see anything.
They couldn't find the heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is really unsettling, but I'm gonna like just relax because maybe it's just this person, maybe they're new. And then they did the ultrasound. They had us go into the ultrasound room and the ultrasound tech did it. And then the doctor came in and was like, there's no heartbeat. And I remember just sobbing. It's amazing how emotional you are when you're not that far along.
Yeah.
Because you're like so excited to have another baby.
Yeah.
I was pregnant. I'm also mourning the loss of losing this life that was in me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to lose it.
Yeah.
I had, again, it was like a plan. I was pregnant. It's not supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to lose a baby.
No.
And then you're thinking about like, did I do anything? I remember, so we had bought this house in Arlington Heights and we were painting. And I was like, did I like, because I was around some paint, did I do this?
I think we always think that as women.
I'm like, did I fall? Did I work out too hard? Like, what did I do? And I know it wasn't me, but I was really sad. I remember calling some friends and you were so good about talking about anything motherhood related, but I had other friends that just were not, I couldn't share that with them, how I was feeling.
Like, oh, well, we still, you
It's going to be a better place. And it's not what I want to hear.
No.
I want somebody to be like, I hate this for you. I'm sad for you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to listen. I'm not going to like make it better.
Or try to like, you can't solve it.
No, you're just sad. And then eventually you're not sad. I'm like not sad about it anymore.
But then how long was it until you
like another 6 or 9 months?
It was?
Yeah, it wasn't like maybe 6 months.
And then Cheri went to the doctor and had her ultrasound and stuff like that. And she calls me and she's like, okay, baby is good and healthy. There's 2. And like, there's what? What? I could
Did I say it that fast?
No, you said it like the baby's healthy. Everything looks great with the baby. There's 2. And I was like, there's 2? So you like got the other one back and a new one?
Yeah.
Like, I remember like, okay, so the one that didn't make it came back into like another body, like that soul came back. And we had, and there's a second one, a new one. And
funny that
because it was like, so I couldn't actually.
You're like, what? This is
like
not possible. There's no twins in your family. You're not supposed to have twins.
Except for Steve.
I know.
Is a twin.
But it's supposed to like run on the mom's side, the maternal side.
And they're fraternal.
They're fraternal, which anybody can have fraternal twins.
It just means you have 2 eggs. Right.
Yes. So you can have fraternal twins where it's 2 eggs that you could have a split.
Right.
Or 1 egg splits right away.
And that can be fraternal also?
No.
Oh.
No, that would be identical.
Right.
They look like fraternal twins. I have to say present themselves like fraternal because they would be in 2 separate sacks. I had gotten this recommendation for seeing this doctor because I had to leave that practice that I had Avery at. I just was not happy with how they treated me.
Yes.
They made me feel like I was going to harm my child if I didn't follow every step. Oh, I forgot to say the doctor was like, I'm in my pajamas and I'm going to come there and you have to do this. You better do this. She was like intimidating me. But anyways, So I have to make a switch. I want to change doctors, and I got a recommendation to go see someone in Deerfield. His name was Dr. Buccellato.
Oh, yeah.
He was so sweet.
Yeah.
And very kind. Like, his bedside manner was so much better than the last doctor. I felt really comfortable. And then I find out I'm having twins, and me and Steve start laughing. Like, my reaction was, what? Like, I just couldn't, it wasn't real. How could this possibly be? I know my husband's a twin, but like, I'm not supposed to be able to have twins, whatever. So, but then we also have to switch doctors again because we do not want to deliver at Highland Park. We don't have twins in Highland Park.
No.
They don't have a NICU.
Right.
So I was like, Katie, which doctor do I go to? And you're like, well, duh, Jeremy Miller is the best doctor to have. He literally was an angel.
He is. I love him.
He was so kind to me, so patient. He like listened.
Yeah.
And validated.
Yes.
And he was like cheering me on and proud of me.
Yes. And he's Orthodox too, but like he didn't wear a yarmulke.
I think he walked to temple on Saturdays. I don't know what different level. Maybe he wasn't Orthodox. Maybe he was like very conservative.
Okay. But you just, he was just like, so
charger.
There's a man in this house, but the kids come to us every single time.
Always when I'm working, my office door is closed. Yep. Steve is home from work, not all the time, but sometimes.
Sitting on the couch, probably.
Hey, can you ask your dad?
Like he was right next to you.
Yeah, and then you left and you came in here, and you also could have asked him for a snack, but you're asking me.
And I'm on a call. It's fine. He was the best. He was so good at listening. I actually switched to him from another doctor in my practice because
same practice, like the women's health.
Yeah, I didn't.
Why did you switch?
I didn't like her. She was a woman. She had made some. I just felt like she'd made some comments that I didn't like.
Judgy.
Yeah.
Were you switching after the girls, or was this?
No, I switched after Olivia. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like her. So I switched to him. Oh, I don't know what. No. Okay, time out. No, I had her also for Whitney.
Okay.
But she wasn't there for her delivery. It was Dr. Miller. And I wanted to have her without any drugs or intervention at all. And so I did. And he was like all about it. Mm-hmm. And I remember being in the delivery room on all fours, butt naked, vomiting. And he walked in and he's like, that's what I like to see. That is real labor. And I was like, gosh, what? And then when he actually delivered her, it was like 11:51 when she came out. So maybe it was like 11 o'clock. And I mean, it was like start to finish 5 hours. Like water broke and
that's fast.
Yeah. But I was like 41 weeks and doing all the things. And I'm sitting there with my legs. I was trying to deliver her. Like I tried to stand, but I couldn't. My legs were just like, and then like I sat down on the bed and I'm sitting up like this and I'm starting to deliver her. And he goes, you have 9 minutes. Do you want to wait for the 4th of July? And I'm like, oh, I want you to get her out of me right now. Like, I'm going to kick you with my
love that he's thinking about that.
I'm like, no, get her out. Get her out before the 4th of July. But while we were there, like you could see the fireworks going off in Evanston, like earlier.
Or Wilmette. Yeah. Wilmette. Would have been Gilson Beach. Yeah.
So that was really cool. And like we were trying to do it
naturally.
Well, we did do it naturally, but like, or we did it unmedicated, but I had like music and Brad turned it on. I'm like, turn it off.
Like the demon.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Brad's like, I'm like, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
And I did feel like I just wanted to be in a dark place alone, which is how animals like to give birth.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. And
like you have
to go inside.
Yes. You're supposed to like pay attention to how you're feeling and breathe. So like, why is it so hard to breathe? It hurts so and much. Relax? Like, because that helps, right? To relax your muscles.
Yeah.
And not to tense up.
Yeah.
But your natural response is to tense up.
Yeah. So being in the shower with like the hot water on my back I did that like the whole time.
Yeah. Did you feel that in your low back? Where did you
I can
feel?
like feel it right now. Like thinking about it, I feel like I can feel it.
I can't imagine you being pregnant again,
No.
but I would love it.
Oh my gosh.
You are so like you're always beautiful, but you are probably one of the most pretty pregnant people I've ever seen.
I loved.
And you just have this like cute belly, and I don't know, you always look like you feel good. I know you don't. You also you don't like overeat. You get like nauseous, like can't eat. Do you think you'd be like that now though?
No.
Because I feel like you have better coping.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd be like that now. Maybe I would. I don't know. I'm not pregnant, so it's fine.
We'll see. Take that pregnancy test.
Can you imagine? I can't.
Well, when I was pregnant with the twins, I think I was like 20 something weeks, and
I don't think you were 20 weeks because you hadn't had the anatomy.
I was close. Maybe I was
Like you're like 18. We were all like excited because you were going to have that.
Yeah, it was coming up. I was at the Daily Method, and I was doing a class. I was just taking a class. It was like a bar cardio, and I was like doing what?
I thought you were in the cycle room.
I was, but we had bar classes.
Okay. And I was in a bar
At one
class.
time they had a bar in the cycle store.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
And they would do dual classes.
Yeah. So I was in a different class. I was just like in a bar class.
And I was in bar cardio. I don't remember who the teacher was, but I was doing like something higher intensity. And I do like a wide second and like stepping out and then stepping back into the bar. And so it was faster movements. And I just feel this gush. I'm like, I think I peed my pants. Just like, what's going on? And then it happened again. I'm like, okay, now I have to leave class because this doesn't feel good. And I go into the bathroom and I realize it's blood. And like blood and fluid are coming out. And it's not like constant, but I felt this gush. I grab a bunch of towels from the bathroom. I see Miss Elizabeth in the kids' room in the hallway. And she's like, Cheri, are you okay? And I was just like white as a ghost. And I just like couldn't talk without crying. And I call Steve, and then I call the doctor's office. And thank God the doctor was so close.
I know.
And I think I called you after I called Steve.
No, I saw, because
you saw
the
me.
Window. I was on the bar at the window.
You saw me get
I saw you leave, and I'm like, I walked out to the front desk. I'm like, where did Cheri go? And they were like, she's bleeding. And I was like, oh God. And so I knew that you were going to go to Dr. Miller's office. So I think I did call you, and I just said, I'm coming over. And when I knocked on the door of the ultrasound room, I was like, oh,
yeah,
like, come in. And I was like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it was fine by that point.
Yes. Because you could see both the babies moving, and they were healthy and they were fine. It was just, what was it?
It was a fluid sac, a sac of fluid that burst during my workout. But that's weird. I don't know. Could it have been another baby?
A third?
Could it have been a triplet?
Oh my God.
I know Steve was a triplet.
What?
His mom lost one. She thought she was just having one baby.
And she was having 3?
And she had 2. She had 2. So she lost one during her pregnancy, but and it wasn't like the same situation. She actually like passed a baby.
Yeah.
And then, but she was still pregnant. And so she thought she was just having one. And every nurse in that practice thought she was like the biggest pregnant woman they had ever seen. And they want to see how big this baby was. And it was 2.
She didn't find out till she delivered. Oh my God.
No. So they had one of everything.
And
for me, I was like prepared,
Right.
But anyways, everything was fine with my pregnancy.
Well, so you guys, I went to the doctor's office and went into the ultrasound room, and we saw the babies, and it was so amazing. And I was holding Cheri's hand, and I'm like, can you tell?
Did you feel like a lesbian?
Yes, I did.
I kind of felt like a lesbian.
Yeah. We thought, I'm like, can you tell the genders? And they're like,
I love that you asked that. I didn't think of asking it, but you were like my mouthpiece.
I was like, can you see what they are in there? And she's like, I know they are. And Cheri's like, we should find out. Should we find out? I'm like,
I called Steve then. I was like, Steve, is it okay? Maybe I didn't.
Pretty sure.
I don't think I did.
I did.
Like, he was like, that's okay. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just making myself sound like I'm better than, but like I
Better
was
than
so
nice.
relieved.
I think you were so relieved that you had the babies were fine. And so I was like, let's find out. And you're like, yeah, let's find out. We're holding hands. And she's like, okay, well, baby A is a girl and baby B is a girl.
Lily is A. Baby A, Lily is a girl. Baby B, Ella. Isla hates baby B for saying that she came out second or Lily's
I can
older.
100% see that.
I do think that's why she's competitive like that. Probably had to be a B.
Yeah, you're
And
second.
second, you're actually not the oldest. Or you're not.
Wait, did Lily come out first?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make you older, right? You're born the same day. They're 30 minutes apart.
Like you were still conceived at the exact same time.
Exactly. Exact same time.
So I was with Cheri when she delivered or was laboring.
When I thought you were going to be in there with me in the delivery. And they're like, no, no, no,
Only
no.
one person. And I was like, fine, Steve, you can go.
Because I had to tell them. You're like, ugh, so deflating.
This is awful. But Cheri was doing like reverse inversions. Is that what you call it?
Oh, headstands?
She was doing headstands.
Headstands.
She was doing I don't know what you're doing, but she was upside down all the time at the end of her pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
No, I've like learned to do headstands and
that really hurts.
that doesn't because you put the weight, it's equal between both hands. So
And
you cup your hands behind your head.
Oh.
And your forearms are taking the weight. And then you're supposed to like lift your head slightly off the ground.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you? I'm just kidding. I would not do it right now on the bed. I would fall over and hurt myself. No, thanks. No, it's okay. Yeah, my butt. I have shorts on and probably see my old butt. So no,
it's okay. Stop wiggling your feet like that. Oh, rocking.
Is it?
I think so. It's okay. It might look like there's an earthquake.
It's 5 feet.
So that's how you have 3 kids.
Yeah, I had a set of twins. Oh, but remember the laboring at the hospital for the twins? I had that moment where I was like, Amy was there and you were there.
Oh, you didn't want to
No, but that's not the moment I'm talking about. You guys were eating rice crackers and it smelled so disgusting that I kicked you both out of the room. I was so annoyed. I was like, can you stop eating?
Can you stop chewing?
Like that smell.
Yes.
Like really bugged me. You know when you're pregnant and like smells just bug you anyways?
You know when you're not pregnant and they bother you?
They bother
you know when you're not pregnant and like people are chewing really loud and you're like, Whitney,
am I more like that or
no?
You're like
no, it's just like
me.
Particular people like Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's just like chewing on chips or something, or like Whitney has a thing. Like she's like, can you stop eating? I'm like, sorry, what?
She doesn't want you to eat.
No, she doesn't want to hear the noise of you chewing.
Okay.
Anything.
This is Whitney?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, okay.
Sure. I shouldn't eat in your presence.
And so the other day she was chewing on something crunchy and I'm like, excuse me, like, can you
stop?
Can you chew quieter? That's what she'll say.
You take that chip.
And she starts laughing and I'm like, yeah, it's really loud how you're chewing that so loud. Yeah. I remember that.
I think we all are like that, especially the people that we see a lot. We have less patience for them.
Mm-hmm.
But chewing can be really annoying. Like when you're chomping on gum, it's snapping. I do that. Like my mom she doesn't do it anymore, but I remember her eating extra and she'd like pop it.
And my mom does. Yeah, my mom does the same thing.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Did our dads used to play hockey at not floor hockey?
My dad did not do
that.
I don't think my dad's ever played a sport in his life.
But I think that's how I think that my dad was playing floor hockey at the Winnetka Bible Church. And or maybe you were there. It's like Holzrichter or the Malnati's. I think you were. Would you have been there?
I would have been there with any of them.
Or the Goduses.
Probably not the Goduses. I know you know them and we knew them really well, but I was very close to the Malnati's and the Holzrichters.
Was there someone else?
Whitfields.
Oh, Whitfield. And
Ellis?
No. There's another girl.
She go to JVM also?
I think so. Ellsworth or no, that's not the name. But I remember going there and playing and running around this church while they were playing floor hockey. And I feel like
That's a nice story. Met you. The big gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we hung out at like the whole director's house, I feel like. And that was probably in like 4th grade.
Maybe 4th or 5th. But we didn't go to school together until middle school.
Which was not till 7th grade?
No, because I was at CHA.
I like
Through
remember
6th grade.
when you came over from CHA. I like remember, did Emily come over at the same time?
She left a year after me. She came like in 8th grade.
Right. What about you?
Not first childhood memory, but like such a positive memory of piercing each other's ears. I also remember you being at my house. Wait, how many pierces did we do for
Just one.
Well, I have a triple and a double, and I only paid for one. I feel like it was.
Wait,
like,
I have 4 here.
Okay. But you probably got some of them done.
You did my second one, and then I had 2 done, and then I had this guy done. I was like rebellious at 18, and I'm like, okay, I did a cartilage piercing. And this I think just has 3, but I never wear them.
No, will do a double. I think I have triple over here.
I love the tiny itty bitty studs.
Yeah.
They look so cute, but I've just been wearing one.
It's a lot of work. Are they comfortable to sleep in?
I don't feel them.
You don't? Mm-hmm. So it must be the type of earring. So I remember us all piercing each other's ears with an earring. Not a needle.
Adult earring.
Adult earring. It would be like
Pop,
pop.
Mm-hmm.
And Kristen Barrowald was there.
Oh, did she pass out?
No, but it was us and then maybe someone else. I don't remember. Kristen Peterson? What would Kristen Peterson been there? But I remember getting sad that night. Nothing to do with the ear piercing.
No.
And locking myself in the bathroom. I did not know why I did that. And like, why I was like upset.
And like Amy came down.
Like, did I feel excluded for some reason? I don't know, but it was probably my issue, not your issue. I don't remember.
We thought it'd be really fun. And we are like nice kids.
Yep.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're like nice people. And do you want to come begin it?
Yeah.
And we decided we would go TP people's houses. Sorry, Tina. And
did your mom not know that?
Tina Diebold.
Oh, I thought you were doing that to your mom. Like,
no,
hey, Tina, sorry.
No, like literally, sorry, Tina. That was so rude.
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
We thought it was so funny. Because we would be like dying laughing.
Like we would literally urinate, laughing, doing dumb things.
But
like
Amy, my older sister,
did it with us.
Took us. She was really cool to do that. I thought she was like the coolest older sister.
She was.
But like, that's horrible.
I feel like we TP'd at many people's houses.
Yes. I think it was Tina Diebold's that time. And I think we might have included pads or
we did
forks.
We did also both
forks in the yard.
Yeah, we did.
That's like a pro tip, you know.
Who TPs?
I don't know. It's not something that people do anymore.
Well, you know, it's because toilet paper is so expensive.
Yeah.
That we lock it up. Oh,
free.
No. How did we even get that toilet paper? Do we just steal from your parents?
Selling my house.
That's so rude.
It's just from my parents' house. Or maybe Amy took us to buy cheap toilet paper.
I had no money. I had no idea.
Yeah. I remember doing that multiple times.
Oh my gosh.
And one time I got caught cheaping. Wait, it was that my system? Yeah.
Yeah. Was I there?
No. It was me and Danielle.
Yes. Danielle. Oh my gosh.
We decided that instead of going really late at night, we'd go really, really early in the morning and like beat the sunrise. But we didn't. It was like 5 a.m. I can't remember the guy's name. He was a skater.
David Benton.
Like a skater, ice skating, like.
Oh, Ben Augusto? Yep. Who's a figure skater?
Yes.
It was Ben Augusto.
I should read his house.
He literally was in the Olympics, you guys.
And his mom called the police. Me and Danielle almost had to go in the squad car.
He's the nicest guy.
I know, we weren't being mean. We just thought it was funny. Was he really? No.
Yes.
Wow. He doesn't remember us.
I bet he does. The cute girls that TP'd his house that almost got arrested.
Can you believe I did that?
Yes.
Who does that in the morning?
No, I can't believe you did in the morning, but I can actually. feel like we would
I
have.
felt like I needed sleep. I was like, I should, I'd do better if I slept a little bit and then did it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's another? So our VRBO, it was over an hour ago, but we're still here. So, okay. So Cheri and I were good friends. And then we went to college.
Yeah. I feel like in high school we were friends. Junior high we spent a lot of time together.
Yes.
Maybe freshman year in high school we spent time together. And it was like we were friends, but we didn't hang out as much in high school.
That's true.
And then in college, I remember seeing you sporadically.
Yeah, but we really connected again right after college. You remember at Starbucks in Northborough?
Yes.
And it was like there'd been like no time apart. And Cheri was just.
You're so easy to talk to.
Was I?
Well, you are always been easy to talk to.
Cheri was just getting married too. And then she invited us to her wedding.
Yeah.
And I was already married, right?
Yeah, you had Olivia and Whitney.
I was pregnant with Whitney at your wedding.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah. So you were 29. Oh, you were 29 with Avery.
7 when I.
Yes. Okay. And how long have you guys been married for?
15.
Okay. So we're going to be married
18?
19 in January.
You're so old.
I know.
Are actually older than me.
I know. I'm older than everyone.
You're like a whole grade. Actually, so you're a whole grade older. You should have been a whole grade older than me. And I really should have been a grade younger than what I'm actually in.
But I'm also like the end of July birthday. So
yeah, it made sense for you to go into that. I probably should have been 1 year behind them. But my mom wanted to get me in.
Yeah.
With all my church buddies. I think she just wanted to go back to work.
Yeah, she's so bad.
You're ready.
Go to school.
You're ready to go back.
So then
you came to our wedding.
Yeah. And we were,
and then Brad and Steve got along really well.
Really well. Yeah.
And so easy. Brad's like could talk to and hang with anybody. They're both into sports.
Yep.
They're both really laid back with other people.
Probably most people's husbands.
Yeah.
They're like so cool. But you're like, you're
so cool. You're cool.
You're cool.
O'Neill's.
Cheri calls me and she's like, Katie, you have to come work at O'Neill's. Serving is so much fun. We have so much fun if we do it together. And I was like,
and I was teaching too. This was summer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But I consistently worked there.
And I was like, okay, actually, that'd be so fun. Let's do it. And Brad's like, yeah, go do it. Like, fun.
Like a little extra money.
Yeah. And so I went and interviewed with Ron, good old Ron. And I got the job instantly. By the way. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we did it for years.
And we worked there.
And Trifecta.
Yeah.
And
all of Patrick O'Neill's restaurant.
Yes. And
I loved it. It's like so easy. You would like talk to people. It's like perfect for our personality.
I know.
So we could talk to anybody.
I love serving.
Me too. I would do it tomorrow.
I would too, actually. Sometimes I go into restaurants and I'm like, this place looks like a really fun place to serve at. And Brad's like, no. And I'm like, it'd be so fun though. Like, look at all these people. They look happy. And the place looks good. And like, I bet you make a lot of money here.
Not even just the money. I loved having access to food, like good food.
I know.
All over. Like how many flatbread pizzas with seasonal, or how many ducks, or how many chipinos, like even just like grilled chicken with pesto.
Oh my gosh.
Like veggies with
lemon butter sauce. Oh my gosh, lemon butter sauce.
Oh my gosh, so good. I can make
capturing
sauce exactly that way.
You can?
Yes. So easy.
I still can't make a pesto flatbread the way that they make it there.
You need lavash.
Lavash?
Trader Joe's has it. I don't buy it. I just use like a tortilla.
I know. I've tried that and I'm like, it's okay.
You need to buy lavash then. It's like a very.
But they made their own pesto and it was amazing.
There's nowhere else I've had.
Never. My mouth is watering right now.
I know. With goat cheese and Sunday tomatoes.
They probably had their own goats too.
They did. In the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
In the back.
In the alley.
Wait, do you remember when we saw bats in the parking lot?
Like,
I think we were crying. We could not go into the parking lot.
No, and there was bats. And we always made the guys take us back there anyways. I didn't understand it at the time, but now I understand it because I don't like to go to restaurants that don't have a good ambiance. Like, I don't actually care if the food is the best food. If it's cold in there and the ambiance is bad and the lighting is off, I'm like, I don't eat here.
Yeah.
I could care less if it's a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
If it does not feel good, I'm out.
And it's not comfortable.
No.
Yeah.
Like, there is a hotel in Charlotte, and we're like, let's go to dinner there. And we sat down, and like there was art on the wall, and there were bright lights like facing the art, and it was too light in. It was just ew. And people are like, oh my gosh, it's this fancy, and I'm just like, I don't like this. No,
Yeah.
I could care less.
You want to be comfortable when you eat.
Yeah.
I'm like
And
big on smells. And I've said smells like a few times, but when a restaurant doesn't smell good, it grosses me out.
yeah, nothing is better than the beach here, though.
Yeah.
Not even up east, not even like not even in New England. Like, it's different in New England, but like I just like the vastness of the beach here. I like being able to ride your bike on the beach.
It's so calm.
Yeah.
It's amazing it's not busier.
And we've never been here in the summer. We've only ever come spring break between Christmas and New Year's. And I think one time in the fall. And my parents took us to Costa Rica for Christmas last year. And we were talking about this trip. I was talking to my mom about it with you guys. And she's like, we still haven't been to Myrtle Beach. We still haven't been to Hilton Head. And like, Sea Pines is so awesome. I would come here for Christmas. Like, it'd be so fun to rent a house here. And like, just because she's like, yeah, but you can't go to the beach. And I'm like, yes, you can. We go to like one year between Christmas and New Year's, our kids were swimming in the ocean.
What was the temperature?
I don't remember, but like
50?
No, like I think it was like a weird, warm,
like an Indian summer,
sort of. I don't know, but it was. I love a sweatshirt weather at a beach.
Yeah,
I love that up east. I love going.
You like the crisp air,
yeah,
the breeze.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love the humid sun. Like, it's fine, but like I'll take like a bit overcast day any day. I know I'm weird. It reminds me of New England. I love it.
Yeah. It's gorgeous here. I can't believe you haven't been here in summer. It's crazy.
Because we're usually just, you're at Rhode Island and stuff.
You're at Rhode Island. If you're going to go on a trip, you're going to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Because that's the perfect time of year to go.
I mean, I like going in the fall too.
Fall, spring, summer, not winter.
Not even spring. Not really summer and fall.
Okay.
I would love a Christmas in Rhode Island. I feel like it'd be magical. We started working at O'Neill's. We did that. And then we started doing bar.
Yes.
And we got trained to teach bar, which was really fun. And we taught bar for a couple of years. You're still teaching bar and workout classes at Lifetime. And then I moved away, but was coming back a lot to do photos. And then COVID hit. And I got a job with Travel Nurse Across America. And loved it. And I was like, Cheri, you have to do it.
Well, I was at your house during your RIT program.
Well, you were?
Yes. You had just started. I think you were on week 1 or 2 and you were doing training.
It was
probably just like one day when you were on the computer, but we were in town and you were doing training for TNA.
Yeah. And we got to work from home. And I must have, but when I
was like, you're going to love this. Like, you
have to do that, Cheri. Like, why wouldn't you not do this?
Yeah.
And then, like, it didn't take you very long to be like, yeah, I'm going to apply.
Yeah. I think you've been doing it 6 to 9 months.
Okay. I was making money.
But you were making money. It was COVID. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I think the kids are in a good stage now. With going to preschool or kindergarten. I think they were in kindergarten. And I thought it was a good move then at that point. And Steve
was like, I don't know if you can really make money doing this. And
he's like,
Katie's literally making so much money doing this.
What do you mean? He didn't actually believe the money.
It's not like an MLM.
I know. Like,
it's a real job.
He's like, yeah, but like, it's not going to last. And
well, he was right about that.
For you.
Yeah.
Or in the money. The money don't last.
The kind of money we were making for sure didn't last, but the money is definitely still really good.
It is. I didn't even ask you like exacts with numbers. or anything.
I don't,
I don't think I really knew how much money
I didn't really know either.
you didn't tell me, but you're like, it's a good job. Like I can,
Like it's changed our life.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were able to upgrade your house, get a bigger home,
Yeah.
which you kind of ended up regretting, but
Yeah.
like it was, I think it brings you some financial freedom.
It was amazing.
A job like that.
Yes.
But yeah, it's funny. We've worked so many jobs together.
I know.
We've done O'Neill's, we've done bar, we've done beauty counter.
Beauty counter.
That
was pretty good for a little while.
It was fun. But we were just so excited for the next chapter.
Yeah. Well, the TNAA was so good.
Yes. And I love,
and it's still good for you.
It is. And I love working a job with you too.
I know.
Like telling you about my day and you understanding. I don't know. It's like nice to have somebody to relate to. And when you left TNAA, it was so sad. I'm happy you did it because
I think I probably would have left anyways. Or maybe if I was more like I just think I was like in a really bad place.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with my job. I just felt like the job was like an extra stressor. And so I thought, okay, what if I switch companies?
Yeah. You know, like, can I shed? Like,
Yeah.
It's like simplify my life.
But like that was nuts.
Mm-hmm. That was not a good choice.
No.
It's not a bad, it was not a bad company.
Mm-hmm. There's no better company than TNA.
Yeah.
To work for.
Yeah.
As a recruiter or
and culture.
Yeah.
I really like our people.
Really
and
good.
You are that culture. Like that is, I think you just were not, you were going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes you really do have to like take everything off to realize what you need to put back on.
Right.
What you mean.
Yeah. So I think I would have ended up, even if I had stayed, I probably would have, maybe I wouldn't have, maybe I would have like gone into a different position or something.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know.
It's really hard to hear, like, you need to get to this. And you also are competitive.
Yeah.
And you feel that pressure internally to do really well.
Yeah.
To get certain numbers. And it's hard. It's so hard. It's hard to not beat yourself up. And the amount of cancels that we would get with our job was insane. It's stressful.
It felt like a roller coaster ride every single week. And that was hard to manage.
Because you're like, I'm doing the job the same way.
Why is this different? And we had to continue, you have to continuously like change in sales. And so, but the greatest thing about TNAA is just people and the people you get to work with every single day.
Yeah. The nurses and then like the people on our teams too.
And like our directors.
Yes. Yeah.
We're just real people.
Yeah.
Where when I went to the other company, it was like, it felt like children that were managing everybody. And there was it didn't make sense. It like didn't make sense the way it was run. I would be like, wait, why are we doing it like this? And I'm like, no. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Why are we doing all this extra? This doesn't make sense.
You also would like call their references and didn't you do
everything,
all their documents?
Everything.
You were like helping them with housing.
No, it was awful.
I cannot imagine doing that when you come from where you came from.
I think we're so lucky to have started at the best, at the top.
Yeah.
Because I is the same way. I think it's been really fun to do all these things together. And the next stage will be retirement.
And
here in Seapines.
Yes, we're going to retire here. We're going to retire together. Yes, we are not staying in Illinois for the rest of
you're not.
Life. We are going to come to a state that is warmer and lower taxes, which is this state to do. Both South Carolina or North Carolina. You're pointing at South Carolina, but I can go either.
We're going to come here.
For sure.
I mean, I want to be in Seapines.
You want to be, well, yeah, me too. But like, would you 100% want to have your full-time residence in South Carolina?
Oh, I don't know. I never thought about that.
Don't you want to be wealthy enough to have 2 residences?
Yeah, obviously.
I would say, I didn't realize when we met when we were younger that we'd still be friends.
I know.
Like it's crazy to me because we've evolved. We've become different people.
Yeah. I haven't stayed friends with most people
Yeah.
that I've known since I was little.
Maybe not. You maintained friendships with a
Yeah.
lot of people from high school.
Yeah.
Not the closeness. Maybe.
No.
And I feel
Very
like
different people.
I laugh harder with you than some of the other people. Feel like there's nothing I would be scared to tell you. You've been through a lot of really hard things. We've been through a lot of hard things together.
Yeah.
But you're also like really good at sharpening me. Like you'll push back. If I say something and you're like, ooh, that's not a good idea, you might push back and be really honest with me.
Yeah. So yeah. Iron sharpens iron. I think that it's hard to maintain. It's been so easy for us to maintain our friendship because I think our like core beliefs are the same.
Yeah. 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 Like we both have a relationship with the Lord and want that to stay steady. And we want to grow stronger in that. We want our families.
Yep.
To trust in God.
Yep.
I don't feel like, so it's that, but I also think that we come at life really similar.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
They were both laid back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm neurotic about certain things.
I'm not about certain things too.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like safe around you.
Yeah.
I feel like I trust you. Yeah. Just.
Yeah. It's hard to find those people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because we've gone through so many different stages and met so many different people. And now we live in like, even if we were still in Illinois, you live in like a totally different town. So, it's hard to, I think it's exciting to meet new people, but it's like a dating process. It's like trying to like maintain friendships and stuff. And like, until we saw each other, it was like
effort.
Yeah.
It's just a lot to like unpack your whole life and get to know you and be yourself. And you also
really be yourself.
Yeah. You also you're like, am I acting different around you because
I want you to like me?
Yeah. And sometimes I'm like guarded with my faith or like certain things.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, or political things. Like I might be more guarded with political things because I already know, because they've already said, this is what I think. And think like where I live too, it's very, very liberal.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
Yeah. It's so
To be like really relaxed and
yeah.
I don't speak my mind that often.
It's not worth it.
I think you have an easier time speaking your mind.
I
certain things here.
feel like, oh yeah, I do. But also,
and I like the diversity of opinions too. Like that, I'm like good with that. But I feel like sometimes it's hard to get out what you think.
Well, because I just think it's the communication part of it that people are really bad at.
Yeah.
Like if you can understand how to have like a good conversation, like even if you disagree with my point, you're not insulting me or I'm not insulting you. You're just like, okay, that's like an interesting way of looking at it. I mean, I don't agree with that, but that's okay.
Don't you think that's how people used to be? Like our parents grew up.
Yeah.
Being able to have different opinions.
Yeah.
Whether it was religious, political, parenting, whatever it was.
But that's been manipulated.
Yeah.
On purpose. So that's not possible.
Right.
And I would never sit there and say and tell someone that I couldn't be friends with them because they were liberal. I would never do that. But do you know how many people have said that to me? And I've said that to my mom and like, I can't talk to you because you're conservative or your opinions are stupid.
Yeah.
Or you're a racist or you're a, I don't even know what transphobe, like, I'm none of those things.
Right.
And none of those things because of what I believe.
Right.
I love everybody. I just love everybody. I don't dislike you for one reason or another. And I don't feel like we get that same respect ever. But I don't think that's necessarily like people's faults. I feel like that it's been manipulated.
It's
a cultural shift in our society. And that has happened from
social media,
people that are very good at manipulating.
brainwashing.
It's a lot of brainwashing. And like, I can be the first to say that it's so easy to jump on board.
Yeah.
Because during COVID, COVID was made to confuse people. And they did a really good job.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was pretty set on my beliefs and who I was and what I stand for and God and Jesus. And when COVID came, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And so, unfortunately, like, I think that we can still live exactly how we live.
Yeah.
And still have friends in all different places, believing all different things and loving people exactly where they're at. I can love you where you're at. That doesn't mean that I agree with what you're doing, but like, I 100% would never not love somebody. And you're the same way, I feel like. And it's like really hard to live in Illinois. And the kind of mean messages I got, and you too, I know we talked about this, was like, people wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
And like, I wish I was not the kind of person I am. And I wish I could just blast everything that people have said to me on social media and on social media. But it's like not that. What is that going to do? Yeah. Nothing.
And you can't fight on social media and expect to change someone's personality.
No.
It doesn't actually help.
No.
They do it because they're venting and they're lashing out at you, and you're an easy target because you're different and you're thinking differently.
And it's something in their soul is like being challenged, and they're kind of like,
but they're not at peace.
No.
There's so much unrest in certain people that they think that if they place the blame on someone, that it gets better.
Yeah.
If they can,
but it still doesn't get better.
No,
like, you're still missing, still unhappy. You're still unhappy.
And I think we know at the end of the day, it all is back on not having a relationship with God.
Yeah. Like, you can do whatever you want and say what you want and live the way you want and feel the way you feel. And I'm still going to go to bed and I'm still going to be happy, and you're still going to be unsettled. Yeah. So
I think the hardest part of people acting like that to you and treating you that way is it feels so wrong. You're like, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah.
And then you have to like forgive them. And that's hard.
Yeah.
Hard to be misunderstood.
You can forgive them, but you don't have to. Something I heard the other day, which was so good, is like, people deserve love.
Yeah.
They do. They deserve love. They do not deserve access to you.
Yes. Yeah.
That is something that you earn. And you can love everybody, but that's just because I love you does not mean that you deserve access to me. And we really need to be good about protecting our hearts and guarding our hearts and guarding our family, and best being very careful about who you let into your life.
Yeah.
There's
that verse about pearls before swine. Like, you don't have to share all your wisdom.
No.
You're all the true things that you know with people that aren't going to be blessed by it.
No.
Or there's also that comment about like shaking the dust off of your feet. Like, if you go into someone's home and they don't welcome you, like, you just shake the dust off your feet and you're
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
We don't have to let everyone in.
No, we shouldn't.
No,
that's not
exactly.
responsible.
It's not being wise.
It's not being wise. Because
say that phrase again, so we can love everybody, but we don't have to.
People deserve love, but they do not deserve access.
Access. So good.
Yeah. And it's this preacher, and I can't remember his name, but he's African American, and he's all over Instagram.
Yeah.
And he speaks with such authority and matter of fact.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not making things up. We're not like bringing in our own opinion. It's just like, it says it here. Like, you need to guard your heart. And people feel like they deserve access to you. They do not. You earn access to me.
Don't you love that authority?
Yes.
Because God's word is truth.
Yeah.
It's inerrant.
Yeah.
It doesn't shift or change.
No. So you can shift and change like your point of views and waver, come in and out or whatever. But that is true. I would say that if you're not rooted in the Lord, like, it will be hard to make friendships last, relationships last.
So get through life.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
So like, I also don't believe that people always have their best interest at heart.
Right.
So who you're getting your like support from matters.
Yeah.
And listen to what they're saying. Like, you need to surround yourself with women that are rooting for you in all the seasons of your life, lifting you up, not putting you in bad situations, not like just
Not talking about each
yeah.
other.
Oh gosh.
I feel like you just don't trust someone.
Oh yeah.
There's so many of those people.
Yeah.
And women are the worst.
Yeah.
I do think women tend to be worse.
Manipulative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when they like drop little seeds.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it at the time that you're getting really bad advice.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk about having a fight with your husband and someone's like, he's a jerk, he doesn't deserve you. That's not actually
Not good advice.
good advice. Probably giving me advice because you're unhappy in your marriage.
Right. Right.
And so you want me to be equally as unhappy. Let's go out. Girls' weekend, girls' trip, girls. What? No,
It's not.
that's not good advice. That does not help my marriage.
Right.
But there's a lot of women that do that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are looking at your friends, you are like, what is going on in your life?
Right.
Like, are you a safe
friend
person to be friends with? Because if I come to you with something, first of all, I would never expect you to go and talk to other people about my life with other people.
Right.
And like, I can't even imagine you ever doing that. People that I've thought were close friends of mine, I could never imagine them doing it either.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And finding out that they have is like completely cut off. Like, yeah, there's not even an opportunity to have a conversation at this point.
Right.
Right.
It's really hard to like have a close relationship with someone and then they deceive you like that or betray you. That's probably a better word.
But then also feeling stupid because you didn't know it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody around you knew it was happening, but you didn't know it was happening.
Yeah.
That is humiliating also.
Yeah. People talk about each other because they're unhappy.
I know.
And if they think it looks good.
Yeah. To make us look bad
on someone else.
Yeah. So
I see it so often with young people. Like,
I know.
You think about your girls, like they're in high school now, but middle schoolers and high schoolers are the worst.
Yeah.
If you don't fix it in middle school and high school or college even, do the same thing as a mom.
I mean, it really comes down to like incredible insecurity.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how much money you make, who you're married to, where you live. At the end of the day, if you are insecure because, let's be honest, you're not rooted,
Mm-hmm.
then you're always going to be unhappy. You literally need to be still.
Yeah.
And get rooted in the Lord. And I'm sure there's lots of people listening to this podcast that aren't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But that's where I am and that's where you are. And that's why friendship for us has lasted for so long and is so real and authentic. And we honestly, before this trip, hadn't talked in like 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, we like left each other text messages
and stuff like that. But like, and it's hard to have like,
I think we got 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Yeah.
But we just pick up.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we always have like enough information from like the 10 or 15 minutes that we get to chat. But like, so then when we actually see each other, like, what happened with that? Oh yeah. What happened with that? Oh, what was going on with that? Mm-hmm. So, but I am so grateful and thankful for this friendship. And when I meet friends now, I'm like, Cheri, like them?
Would definitely like a lot of your friends just from
your love.
Yeah. I've already got a couple names on the top of my head of people I know I would love. I'm so like, that makes me also think a good friend is going to be thankful for you to have good friends.
Yes.
Like, I'm not jealous of that at all. No. That makes me feel good. I'm happy when your family's doing well, your husband's doing well, when you're doing well emotionally, physically, spiritually.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful when God blesses you with good friends.
Yes.
Because it doesn't take away from me.
No.
I'm also not around you all the time.
Right.
But it makes me, because it's something we all need. We all need friendship.
Yeah.
And
Especially
a few friends
better.
be so much better than a big group of people where you guys have fun together, but you're really not talking about anything meaty. Surround yourself with good people.
Yeah.
That love you.
Yeah. And you'll feel it in your soul.
Yeah.
And like, I had a girl reach out to me. I met a girl at a retreat in January. Then we started following each other on social media, and all these things kept happening where, like, when I was in Newport, I met her best friend at that crazy random fancy hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And in Newport, Rhode Island.
Oh,
and I'm like, gosh, you remind me so much of Chrissy. And she was like, Chrissy Simpson, that's my best friend. And I was like, what?
Oh my
gosh.
That is so
I know.
weird.
And so then our girls were like into dancing together. And then she like reached out to me and she's like, I hope you don't think this is weird, but I really feel like the Lord is telling us that we need to connect. And I'm like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird. I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because when I prayed that prayer a year ago, and I was like, please, Lord, like bring me women that are good for me.
Yeah.
And that elevate me, and take people in my life that are not.
Yeah.
He did it so fast.
Such a waste of time.
Oh my gosh. And so she's like, so now you're just like, yes. I'm like, I'm 100% yes. And so we met for lunch, or we met for breakfast last week, and she's so amazing.
That's
so
such a crazy story.
I know. But it's like, if you open your eyes
Yeah.
to the things that are happening around you, you'll like see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're an hour, probably and a half late to checkout.
Yeah.
We should probably end our podcast here.
I got to finish packing the kit.
I know.
Because I'm not packed at all. God.
This is how we roll. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you for joining me today on this episode of Invisible Strings, where we've tugged at a few threads and hopefully left you with a smile and something to think about. Remember, life's connections might be invisible, but they're oh so strong. If you enjoyed today's chat, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little string pulling in their life. Until next time, keep those invisible strings intact, and I'll see you back here soon for more heartfelt conversations and a dash of fun. Stay connected, stay kind, and keep untangling.